Are you the same person now that you are at home?
Yeah.
When you're with your son?
Absolutely. I'm not going to fake it for anyone, man. And people know when you're faking it. People know when you're lying.
Yeah.
And I'm having a good time, and that's what I sing about. So I'm not lying.
Yeah.
Check it out. You know, it's like,
All right.
that's the hottest ass. That cover, Death by Sexy, that's the hottest girl's ass I've ever seen in my life. And my mother took that picture.
Really?
Yeah. That's great, isn't it?
Okay. Yeah. All right. You played one show with Guns N' Roses. What happened, man?
Axl went Waxl. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. He wasn't even there to watch the gig. I really don't know what happened. It was a 20,000 seat arena. We showed up. There were only 5,000 people there. They were all 16 years old, which means they couldn't possibly have even been born when Appetite for Destruction came out. And the Suicide Girls came on, which are naked hot chicks, and they got booed. There's something wrong at a rock show when hot naked chicks are getting booed and shit thrown at them by a bunch of dudes. I mean, that's weird. And then we went on, and I mean, hello, and we got a little rough, you know, treatment, but we won the crowd over in the end, and we thought everything was cool. I was actually having an artistic dance party on the bus when I was told to come out. The Guns N' Roses were going on, and I'm standing there watching the show, and the most bizarre series of events took place. He fired his front of house engineer, he fired his monitor engineer, he had 2 employees ejected, then he said, "What did you think of the Pigeons of Shit Metal?" Well, this is their last night on the tour. And when he said that, Tommy Stinson, the bass player, went ape shit. He took his bass off, he threw it down, he went, "Fuck you, motherfucker," and walked off stage. They denied this shit, but it's on YouTube now, so they can't really lie about it anymore.
Okay.
He took his bass off and threw it down. Then Axl Rose picked up Tommy Stinson's bass and threw it over the back of the stage. I mean, launched this shit thing. It went crashing down in the back. Tommy Stinson didn't come on for like 4 more songs. And then the next thing I hear is that Axl had calmed down and he had decided to let us back on the tour. But my attitude was like, fuck you, dude, I'm not going to go through that shit again. And besides, I knew we'd get more press anyway from getting kicked off than staying on the tour, so what's the point?
That's
and
right.
he ended up having to pay us for all the gigs, even the ones he canceled anyway, so I got to put $120,000 in my pocket. Thank you, Axl Rose.
Okay. Is Tommy Stinson still in the Guns N'
Yeah,
Roses?
he is, but he's a sweetheart. That is one of the finest touring bands and one of the finest touring crews in the world. And in my opinion, they're abused and wasted by the white Michael Jackson, who isn't worthy of them, really. But you know what? I don't want to say that shit. He sang and wrote Appetite for Destruction. That is one of the greatest rock and roll albums ever. Guns N' Roses with Axl Rose is always going to remain one of the true great rock bands. It doesn't matter how crazy he is now. He deserves that respect. It is owed to him.
Yeah. But like he's living now, like he didn't make an album in like 15 years, still on stage.
He's not the same dude.
Would you stand there? Would you, you know, like be him?
Hell no. Put a fork in me because I'm done. You know what I mean? Put a bullet in my head, Ma, please. But you know what? I don't think I'll ever end up like that because I don't like plastic surgery and I don't need hair implants yet. So we'll see. I mean, am I a little bitter? Yeah, of course. He hurt my feelings. I mean, I was greatly honored to be invited to play on the Guns N' Roses tour, man. And to have him behave so hatefully like that, it hurt my feelings, man. So that's how I felt. But really, Guns N' Roses fans are watching Velvet Revolver shows. Yeah. I just thought they were still going to see Axl Rose. That ain't the case. They're going to see Guns N' Roses, but they're called Velvet Revolver.
Yeah, all right. But did you meet him?
Never. He showed up 40 minutes after we played. He didn't even see us play.
Yeah.
It's impossible. But whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the dude's weird.
Yeah. All right.
And so's Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
They're both. I mean, they're just ebony and ivory. That's great. They should sing. Dude, if they sang that duet together, oh my God, we have an idea. And then me and Britney Spears can produce it. It'll be perfect. Yeah. And we'll have Kevin Federline do a guest rap. No, I'm just kidding. That'd be the ultimate nightmare. I think that's a recipe for disaster.
We'll wait for that.
But I do love Britney. Toxic is one of the greatest pop songs ever written. So Britney, honey, if you're listening, I love you, girl. And come on, let's make the comeback, baby. I'll help.
Yeah.